In a paper presentation, The Environment, Protect It and Preserve It at the Town and Gown Symposium, organized by the Faculty of Life Sciences of the University of Benin, the guest speaker, Pastor Osagie Ize-Iyamu, said there is a global concern about the environment as it has been abused, raped, mismanaged and exploited, which is now having adverse effects on the existence of man. Pastor Ize-Iyamu, who noted that since 2009, the federal government, through the National Council on Environment, encouraged all states to do the needful by reducing climate depletion, pointed out that when most of the southern states such as Delta, Cross River, Ondo and Ogun State maintain reasonable percentage for climate change, he said that those states turned out to be one of the few states that are doing little or nothing to protect and preserve the environment.
If anyone takes a look at the budget of Edo State from 1999 to date, he or she would observe that afforestation was a major plank of the Igbinedion administration. The Eho Forest Reserve at Umode, the Gelegele Forest Reserve at Ovia North East, and the Ewesi as well as Ugo Forest Reserve in Oriomo had over 3 million trees planted by the government in collaboration with the Timber Licensee Association. While the previous government in Edo State tried in varied degrees to mitigate this dangerous phenomenon called climate change, even without prompting and direction from the federal government, the present administration, with all the incentives, support and guidance, has a laissez-faire approach to the matter. Edo North, for example, is already experiencing some mild desertification, drought and poor yield of crops, while the Edo South rainforest is experiencing heavy flooding and erosion and poor agricultural yield as a consequence.
Pastor Ize-Iyamu said that the Edo State government has not done enough to discourage deforestation, either has it encouraged afforestation, which experts advocate is the only way of curbing climate change. He noted that this has been responsible for flooding that has ravaged parts of Edo State.
1999 to 2007, over 2,000 teak and gamelina trees were planted and afforestation was at its peak. Please verify this at Ologbo Forest, Iho Forest, Aganebode Forest, and from records in the Ministry of Environment. The afforestation was so successful that an NGO from Spain, Banadita Strabel, decided to key into the program using Iho Forest Reserve as a catchment area for their support. They have withdrawn since 2011 when they discovered that the state was not taking tree planting seriously and was also indirectly aiding and abetting illegal exploitation of both matured and immature trees. One would have expected that the least the government would have done was to discourage deforestation while encouraging afforestation. Unfortunately, a massive deforestation is taking place at Siloku and Gelegele Forest.
In proffering solutions to the problem of climate change in Nigeria and Edo State in particular, the guest speaker, Pastor Osagie Ize-Iyamu, said there should be proper management of organic, liquid, solid, medical and e-waste, as well as planting of trees and others. Earlier, the Vice Chancellor, University of Benin, Professor Osagie Ize-Iyamu, represented by the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Lawrence Ezemoye, said, "Theme of the symposium, Environment, Protect It, Preserve It, is not just a topic, but an injunction to all Nigerians to stop activities that could damage the ozone layer." Edo State Commissioner for Environment, Prisclem Agba, was not present to speak on what Edo State government has done to address environmental problem, as he told the news crew on telephone that he will speak on the issue at a later date. Best Mbiere reporting.